there, internet, if I'm way too bright or way too dark. Just know that it's because I'm outside in Florida recording this video and the sun keeps coming out from behind clouds and then going back behind the clouds. And also I forgot my tripod and I'm using a mirror in the bright sunlight to try and see the camera, so it's basically impossible to do all of these things. But hopefully nothing ends up too terribly bad. So this past week, as of course I told you would be the case in last week's video, I have been on vacation with my fiance's family in ye old Florida. The name of which I've always wondered over the course of my life might be somehow related to Idaho. It just seems like too much of a coincidence, but that's a side point. Anyway, I have of course also been playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild while I've been here, perhaps too much, but that is a side point. And all I have to say is that it is an absolutely fantastic game full of so many things to do that I could not possibly have anticipated or explained in the course of this 3.5 to 5 minute video. So, in light of the fact that I have been on a fantastic adventurous vacation while also playing a fantastic adventurous game, I've decided to come up with a game for you to play, wherein I will list various activities that I have done over the course of the past week, and you have to guess, was it part of a legendary vacation or The Legend of Zelda? Also, there's a plane flying somewhere nearby, and hopefully it's not too loud. Sometime in the past week, I glided 70 feet in the air over the open sea, and splashed down just before I was about to make it to safety. Also, just a note, I'm not going to pause between each of these to ask you whether it was Legendary Vacation or The Legend of Zelda. You just gotta take mental notes or write it down or comment or something. I don't know. The answers will be at the end. Sometime in the past week, I went wandering over a hidden trail through sand dunes that then spilled out onto a beautiful beach with a view of the open sea. Sometime in the past week, I enjoyed a meal of hearty seafood and vegetable medley that was made with a fish that had just been caught. I also discovered a really cool old wooden fort, and I climbed all over it, enjoyed myself a ton, all while my fiance sat there and watched me bemusedly. On the flip side of things, I also sat by and watched while my fiance decided to climb a tree just for the kicks of it. I was gonna say just for the kicks of it, just for the fun of it. In the past week, I went swimming a lot. I repeatedly discovered a ton of little tiny lizards hiding underneath rocks when I picked them up, and also repeatedly failed to catch them. In the past week, I have run in so many different places, through small towns, alongside empty roads, past beautiful beaches and glistening waves and seas and things. And finally, sometime in the past week, I wandered all across a prison left behind by some ancient and incredibly advanced technological race. So, final chance, leave your answers down below or in your heads or somewhere that I won't ever be able to check. Were those things a legendary vacation or The Legend of Zelda? This is me pausing so that you have a chance to do that before I reveal the answer, which is they're all part of my legendary vacation. Granted, the lizard thing did also happen in the game a lot because hightail lizards are just impossible to catch, and you only understand that if you've played the game, but it's true. And the whole prison thing might be a joke about Okaloosa County and Oskaloosa, which is a joke that only like 5 of my high school friends will ever get, but that doesn't matter. The thing I learned this week is that real life is just way more exciting than a video game, no matter how exciting that video game possibly is, and let me tell you, yes, it is very, 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 very exciting. So before I waste any more time just making this video and talking about an exciting vacation, I'm gonna go enjoy the final day of that vacation, and I will see you. I just pointed to the wrong people, and I will see you next week. Deuces.